Dear Emily, here in the city there is an air of the carnal in every budding goddamn dogwood. I don't know what to do with myself between poems. I'm thinking, my freedom doesn't come with such heavy shackles as yours, but perhaps there is hysterical allegory in that line. Did you get it, dear? Mark is on his third tour and has run out of smiles that deploy the eyes. He doesn't write poems at all. He says he stares at the way his hands shake over the spaces between lines, but never on the trigger. No one has asked me to give up Cousin Carl in exchange for the 32 types of cornflakes at the food emporium. Did you know the word emporium takes its root from the Greek, emporos, for merchant, and so market. We believe the word empire takes its root from the Latin, imperium, for command. But I suspect they've got a similar beginning. What else is this empire than an overblown marketplace? Some would say global. Did you know your currency drops a little each day? So many have died for us. Jesus, you'll be amused to note, was not enough. And Cousin Carl will soon drink himself to death. I have been thinking, too, about my own freedom to choose what I do with my body. If I had had that baby, he'd be 19 now. Old enough to die for my freedom. He'd be a lot like me, handy with a blade, inclined to set things on fire just to watch them burn. He'd be a little light-skinned, but not quite so dumb as his daddy. He'd like cutting things up to Chopin. He'd get the pun younger than most. He'd be a soldier with a career ahead of him in the army. I'd be his mama, Em. Imagine it. I'd be somebody's, come in now, dinner's ready. Are you wearing warm socks, mama? I'm still pretty sure precisely how I feel about that. But I'd spend afternoons writing him letters instead of poems to you. In fact, you and I would never have met. I would be possessed of a more desperate sort of faith, praying all day, even as I waited for elevators or the sea train. I would never have moved to America. I'd be scared. I am scared. I'd be too afraid to answer the phone, to get too far from the phone, and if a bullet were to enter him, well, I'd be free to feel all the fear the world could muster in one body, all the rage as well. I have been thinking a lot about rage, Emily, and hunger, and what right I must think I have to write poems about the way a man made me feel when I was 19, and a more free woman than I am now, and a woman more likely to choose herself over whatever fate was planned for me. Is that a kind of freedom too? Does your empire have my back on that one?